What's up guys, welcome back, Stream Your Mind here, and today we are continuing our Only Shield challenge run. So last time that we defeated Goldfree, and today we're gonna go and fight Morga and Fire Giant. But first we will be going to pick up a few items that we need. So first things first, I teleported to the third Church of Marika in order to write down the crater left by Radahn after we defeated him. While I was on my way to Nokron, I picked up a soporific grease and Nokron. Such a beautiful place. Oh, really? Back here? I hate this game. Alright, so after picking up a useless fur calling finger remedy, I then proceeded to roast some of the locals just for fun. Picked up a silver tear husk, touched some grass, picked up the ghost gold glovewort bell bearing and a nice golden rune, and now I was ready to fight the hardest boss of the game. Me. Enjoy the fight. I was so kind to drop some lava tears in the silver tear mask. Found the somber smithing stone 5 on my way to the next side of Grace, and after parkouring a bit and picking up another useless item, I got chased down by a couple of maniacs. No, I don't want to know what you have to say about Jesus, just let me go. One black wet blade later, I ran past everything like usual and finally picked up the Finger Slayer red blade, warped back to the side of Grace and then traveled to Brani's Rise where I spoke to my waifu who was so kind to give me the Carrion inverted statue. I decided it was time to go back to Renala in order to respec the points that I put into Arcane, which are kind of useless now, and dump them back into Vigor and Strength. Once I was done, I traveled back to Liurna, grabbed the side of Grace next to the shack, picked up a smithing stone 4, and then got to Carrier Study Hall and placed the item Brani gave me, and then decided to kill myself for whatever reason. On a more serious note, I told some hands to not touch me, got blasted from across the map, and dropped on a weird elevator that only goes down. I then ran past your mother, got to Divine Tower of Liurnia, and picked up the Cursed Mark of Death. Traveled back to Renna's Rise at this point and got teleported to Ainsel Rivermain. After talking to the inflatable doll of Brani, I picked up some items in Old Palace Ruins, and once the map was found, I finally got to Noxtella Eternal City, where I barbecued my enemy and picked up one of the best shields in the game, the Ant Skull Plate, which causes poison buildup. I then paid a visit to Iggy and upgraded my new weapon to +6, and I was now ready for Morga, or so I thought. As you can see, Morga was really fun, but this is the real fight. Enjoy it. Once Morga was finally defeated, Melina showed up to have a little chat and to give me the gold medallion. After leveling up, I outpaced a horse by running, and I got to the Forbidden Lands where I ran past everything without thinking about it twice. I then gained access to the mountaintops where I picked up another miner's bell bearing, greeted Discount Smoke, and killed a scarab to get a Somber Smithing Stone 8. I then baited the giant to break the piñata and picked up a Smithing Stone 7. One Somber Stone miner bell later, I entered the First Church of America and picked up a sacred tear and sat down at the site of grace where I got greeted by my favorite stalker. Later on, I picked up a piece of the map and traveled back to the White Ridge Road to go and kill the Chief Guardian. Unfortunately here, during this process, I got jumped by some lovely puppies and got greeted with a nuclear blast. I totally love this game. I obviously got back on my feet and defeated the mini-boss and picked up the one-eyed shield, which seems to have a decent weapon art, but unfortunately it's very slow, so I don't know how much of use this shield will be. I decided then to go back to Roundtable Hall to upgrade my new shield, tested the weapon art just for fun, watched a couple of normies arguing about the She-Hulk on Reddit, touched even more grass, and I was now ready to hit Fire Giant right where it hurts the most. In its butthole, of course. Needless to say, Fire Giant was pretty tough and also a very long fight, but this is how it went. Once the giant was defeated, I reached the Forge of the Giants where again Melina showed up, this time to set herself on fire. And I think she drugged me again because I woke up in a weird place with dragons and hurricanes. Like, what the fuck? Here in Fire Missoula, I proceeded to pick up a few smithing stones, joined a nice party, picked up even more smithing stones, and then found the Somberstone Minor Bell Bearing 4 in order to upgrade to +8 my shield. After missing a jump like an idiot, I found the Side of Grace and decided to end the video here because Gatskin Duo are just gonna be an absolute blast and I wanna keep the fun for later. So in the meantime, thank you for watching up to this point, guys. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. Just thank you all again, guys, for watching. I will see you in the next video.